Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P. It's another episode of Real Talk Combat Sports. Yes, guys, I'm back. Well, I didn't go anywhere. Look, guys, there's content to be put, but it's just that you guys need to let me know if you guys want me to do this shit. I mean, we're sitting on what, 47 subscribers. Last time Kevin Castellan versus Dricus Du Plessis got 621 views and a couple of reactions. That's 3 months ago, the last time I posted a video. It's very cool, but we need more, man. I need this page is great. If you guys want me to do some breakdown, let me know what you want me to break down, what you want me to talk about. If you want details, if you want every single UFC covered, EFC and so forth. I was at GFC this last GFC93. I had a fighter fighting, and I also had a friend from Angola who came to compete. Guys, I gotta be honest, GFC amateur event was legit, guys. They treated us like professionals. I'll try and see if I've got the videos. Yo, guys, so the boys are fighting. Yeah, check this out.
Patrick is crazy.
GFC hooked us up, guys. Check this out, man. This is the room. Check this out, guys. Check. This is how GFC is treating like the international fighters.
Patrick is crazy. Guys,
I'm fully. Look at this. Niggas are chilling. The room is warm. We got a TV. There's DSTV. It's an open view. There's a fucking second bedroom up in this bitch with a suite. Check that out. With the fucking suite, guys. There's a bedroom with a suite. Wait, both bedrooms are suites. Hold on. Both motherfucking bedrooms got suites, bro. Listen, GFC is legit. While we were there, and some pictures, guys, it was freaking amazing. The setup is amazing, guys. I understand that they are all the way Hammerskraal. It's like an hour and something drive for a lot of people. Guys, it's freaking worth it. I'm not gonna lie. You need to treat it like a day off with the family. Take the whole family, take a couple of friends, bro. Buy drinks, cooler boxes and everything. Like, just go. You're gonna have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. GFC93, thank you very much. I think GFC94 is coming up. I'm gonna get the poster, put it up here, give them free marketing. Why not? You know, we're feeling nice. Okay. You guys saw the heading and the title below. We are talking UFC276. Guys, okay, so obviously as Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier happened. Guys, was I surprised with the outcome? Not really, man. You know, I thought Jared was going to shoot more for the takedown and try and grapple more, but he didn't. You know what? The reality is these guys are scared of Adesanya's stand-up. So I'm not even going to say much about that fight. The outcome is what it is. The fight was boring. I didn't really enjoy it. But the fight that I'm excited about, and the reason I'm actually doing this, if you follow me on socials, you know I was watching Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. Yes, earlier on. And I was checking it out to just see how, one, Pereira beat Adesanya twice, and secondly, his development from obviously the early kickboxing to one championship and all the way to his MMA fights, and then obviously him versus Strickland. So watch all those fights. What do I think will happen between Adesanya versus Pereira? I think this is an amazing matchup. This is the first time Adesanya is going to match up with somebody, one, that has the same caliber of kickboxing as him, if not even higher. Okay, the same in a sense of they've both fought kickboxing to the highest level. They've both been champions. Not even higher, because Alex has beaten Adesanya twice. Bear with me, it's English. So there's where Alex has an upper hand. Now, I watched Alex's further fights. When he gets to one championship, you can actually see him develop. Because I was like, the first fight him and Adesanya could have gone either way. Okay, the second fight, well, Adesanya was actually starting to dominate the fight. If they'd gone into the third, the chances are Adesanya was going to win by points, until obviously that left hook, guys, from the front, freaking insane. We're going to talk about that punch as we go. But anyways, so he ended up knocking out Adesanya and winning. So I thought, okay, anybody can get knocked out. You know, it happens. Then I kept watching and I kept seeing how that left hook actually keeps knocking out other fighters, and I realized, whoa, that is actually his power punch. What happens if this guy actually has a right hand? That is crazy, because he's knocking people with the front hand. And if you watch his fight, he moves forward, he attacks. Adesanya fights counter-attack, but counter-attack with fighters who are not as good as he is on the feet. This is going to be quite interesting, because when Adesanya was attacking, he actually had an upper hand. Now, one thing also we need to notice, we kickboxing, when you get into the clinch, they actually separate you if you stay there for too long. And I noticed there were no elbows in some of their fights. Now, this is MMA. There's takedowns, there's elbows, and there's a lot of other things that you can do that you couldn't do in kickboxing. Now, when you put all those together, I think this fight is going to be a tricky one, because this is the first time we either, one, have to see Adesanya take out all his tools. And Adesanya was already hinting to us about grappling, because this whole time he was doing his press conference versus Jared, he was talking about, nobody has seen my grappling, you know, I might knock him out or submit him. He wanted to implant it in our head that coming to this coming fight, he is actually he intends on grappling, because that is his biggest chance to win. Use his stand-up to disguise his takedown and hopefully be on top and try and dominate from the top. So I thought that would have been the game plan, until I actually watched and saw that Alex also has a bit of ground. He has good ground defense. Now, because we haven't seen Adesanya's ground, I have no idea what type of defense Alex is going to need in order to be able to defend it. But one of the fights I watched where Alex lost, he actually had good ground defense, because he was going against a grappler, although he initially ended up losing via submission. So, with that fight, guys, this is one of the fights that I'm actually excited to watch. I haven't been excited to watch Adesanya's fights in a very long time. I think I can predict them. They're boring, so whatever. But this one, I'm super excited about it, because I think the title's about to change hands. Now, the issue with this, if the title changes hands and Adesanya gets a rematch and loses again, this is going to be one of those situations where those people who fail to become champions are about to become champions, simply because a lot of wrestlers will be able to dominate Alex. And once Adesanya loses the title, I don't think Alex will have that IQ to be able to dominate wrestlers the way Adesanya has. I know, very contradicting, right? Well, it's gonna be exciting. Let's wait for Dana White to announce this fight so we can know what's happening and we can discuss it much more. You guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this fight, and who do you think will take it, especially after Adesanya's last recent performances. Alright guys, that's Adesanya. Alex Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. Yo man, I'm butchering Alexander's name, man. Sorry Alex. Guys, yo, I was shocked, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was very surprised. Max didn't show up. I was very shocked. I was very convinced that, yo, man, Max is gonna take this. I was ready to bet my nut on this, man. But I'm glad I'm not a betting man. Max didn't show up, man. Congrats to Alex. Alex is boring, man. I'm sorry. I'm not an Alex fan. Max Holloway all the way. But yo, the champ deserves his respect. Man. But anyways, it is what it is. Alex Pereira versus Sean Strickland. Well, guys, nothing much to say there. The left hook showed made its appearance. So that's the one that we're thinking is going to put Israel Adesanya down. Maybe not. So, not much to say there. Pedro Munez versus Sean O'Malley. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy, God. Why you fighters do this? At the level of UFC, this is embarrassing. I think Pedro Munez needs to be extremely embarrassed. We've seen way worse. Guys, you can't weigh pain and how people tolerate it, but in the level of UFC, Pedro Munez really shed his pants. I think this dude just dropped the ball. I don't think Dana White's gonna be interested in making a rematch. He's probably pissed off. He's just gonna move Sean O'Malley forward. Man, that was very sad. Uriah Hall versus Andrew Muniz. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch that fight. Guys, I didn't stay awake for this event. I really honestly predicted how this is gonna go. I just got Max Holloway's fight really wrong. I wanted Sean O'Malley to win, obviously, but then it ended up, ending up with Pedro Munez crying for his mama. Uriah Hall versus Andrew Muniz. I didn't watch it. I don't even know who won. So the next fight I wanted to talk about was Dricus Du Plessis versus Brett Tavares. Woo! Woo! What a fight. What a fight. What a fight. Okay, so guys, when I say what a fight, we can translate it in many ways. One of the ways we can translate it is, Dricus looked a bit sloppy and a bit amateurish. He looked like he didn't belong there. You know, when he came too hard and too fast. He tried to grapple a grappler, which was a terrible game plan. The only people that have those type of game plans are amateurs that panic. When they panic, they want to grab you, they want to put you down and use all their forces. That first round was a disaster. The half of the second round also was a mess, and then he got tired. Now, the second round he got tired. I personally believe him getting tired is what saved him in that fight. Because the moment he got tired and he realized he couldn't take him down, he couldn't take Brad down, keep him down or do anything, he actually then stood with him. And his stand-up was good enough to actually, give him the win. You see, so why am I criticizing this fight? Dricus is a very good fighter. He's a very strong fighter. I think he doubts his own stand-up. I think, because here in Africa, like, with the EFC and everything, gyms like CIT, Fight Fit Malaysia, and all these guys, they're very strong with grappling. A lot of gyms are not strong with grappling. So these guys walk into the cage with the intentions like, hey, I'm going to take you down, I'm going to use power, I'm going to bully you, and fight's going to be over. We don't need to throw hands. But Dricus fought this fight the same way he fought when he fought Soulja Boy, when he lost against Soulja Boy. The same way. He came in too hard, he did way too much, way too soon. It's almost like he was panicking. But as soon as he got tired and he calmed down, he had the fight. Listen, guys, this is in no way saying that I know the fight game better than Dricus or I can whoop the brother's ass or anything. I am just giving my perspective on the way I watched the fight and how I saw the fight. The criticism is constructive in the sense of he can learn from it. Because the moment he got tired and he didn't have the strength to be shooting for takedowns, he started dominating on his stand-up. All I'm saying is Dricus needs to be confident in his stand-up because his stand-up is really that good. It's good enough for him to trust it. That he does not need to depend on always taking people down. If he has the power and is the better grappler, go for it. But otherwise, keep the fight standing. He's a very strong hitter. People don't want to be hit by Dricus. Moral of the story, I'm happy the brother won, man. I was celebrating my voice. I was screaming. I was happy. As long as we're taking that W, I'm happy no matter how we win it. But for future, I would love to have that crispness, that clean, simply because it allows fights like versus Gastelum. Because I went hard on Gastelum, guys. On the last video, I went hard on Gastelum. But after watching this fight, I'm thinking, damn, Gastelum's a different animal and he's an amazing grappler. So, it might have been a completely different story. Dricus is still calling for that fight. Yeah, I think he should take it. But if he does take it, he cannot fight the way he fought this fight. Because if he does, it's going to end bad. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. And that's the breakdown I wanted to give you guys. Guys, comment below what you think. Let me know what you think. Say, bro, you're talking shit, man. I don't think that. I think this. And guys, support local MMA. EFC is coming up. I haven't seen the fight card, but I want to bring you guys another episode. So I'm going to check out EFC's next event. And I'm going to give you the fight breakdown on that. Check out GFC, man. The events are coming up. If other promoters are out there and they want me to give them a shout out on the show, go ahead. I got y'all, guys. I'm your boy, Uncle P. And I will check y'all on the flip side. Peace.